Yes. The FIFA video game series, arguably one of the most successful ones of all time, along with GTA, Call of Duty, and others. FIFA, if you have played it, can be very, very exciting, and it can also be very frustrating. So today, we're going to detail the best FIFAs of all time. Making a list of 5 FIFAs that I think are the best of all time was incredibly difficult. It took me about 3 days to come to terms with not putting some of the FIFAs that I have played and that I had had a lot of fun playing. Um, I mean, if you're a soccer fan, even non-soccer fans, I've met non-soccer fans that say, you know what, I actually really hate soccer, but playing FIFA is really fun. It's a great way to spend some time, have some fun, and also get creative because at times you got to get really creative to score some goals in FIFA. But anyway, the criteria for picking my favorite, or at least according to me, the best FIFAs of all time. First one, gameplay. If the gameplay sucked, it's completely out of the picture. The gameplay has to be good, it has to be smooth, it has to be not perfect, but not many glitches. It has to be good and smooth gameplay. The second one, the graphics. Were the graphics good? Were the graphics okay? Was there a lot of glitches? If there was a lot of glitches in the graphics, it's going to be excluded from my list. The third one, the soundtrack. If the soundtrack was fire, well then, of course, it's going to be included. No, you guys have to note this. If the only good thing about that FIFA was the soundtrack, then it's not going to make it. It has to meet all of these pieces of criteria in order to be part of my list. Enough talking. Let's get to number 5. At number 5, I have FIFA 11. FIFA 11, to me, at least, marked the beginning of a new era in sports gaming because the online became more of a thing. Ultimate Team became much more relevant in FIFA. And of course, just the actual gameplay was really really smooth. It was really good. I played it on the Xbox 360, so it was a fun experience. It was fun to play. It wasn't as frustrating because I didn't take it as serious at the time. But it was very, very interesting. And of course, when you think about FIFA 11, you think about the long shots, you think about the skill moves, you think about the FIFA YouTubers that started becoming a thing. KSI, MGH, all of these guys. I'm missing a ton, I know, but KSI is like the first one that came to mind. FIFA 11 was the FIFA where they broke out. FIFA 11 really marked a new era for FIFA, period. In gameplay, in exposure, online, everything. Everything about it was really nice. The graphics were very smooth. The jerseys looked nice. They looked clean. They didn't look, like too loose, too baggy, because like some of the FIFA, like FIFA 16, I remember the jerseys were really baggy and it just didn't look real. FIFA 11 was good, and the cover was really, really cool. It was the beginning of a new era. FIFA 11, damn good game. Probably gonna go play it at some point this next week. At number 4, the FIFA that came right after FIFA 11, FIFA 12. FIFA 12 is especially FIFA 12 is special for me for many reasons. One, I played it when I was in 8th grade. So do the math. I was in 8th grade at the time, and it was the perfect way for all my friends to get together and spend some time when it was either cold, when it was raining, when we couldn't go outside to play. FIFA 12 was when I really got into the online aspect. That's again when I would play it with all my friends. It was funny because that Christmas when FIFA came out, all my friends got Xbox 360s, all of them, and then we just became a bit of a clique on FIFA. But anyway, the online experience was very, very good. Ultimate Team was fun. It was that's when I started playing Ultimate Team, FIFA 12, FIFA 13, about. It was a fun experience. It wasn't as toxic as it is now. But FIFA 12 was really, really cool, really fun. And also, the team that I would pick always was Napoli, because at the time, Edinson Cavani played for Napoli. Ezequiel Lavezzi played for Napoli. Marek Hamšík played for Napoli. It was a really, really good team. They were like a 4-star, 4.5-star team. And that was my team online. I got to like Division 2 with the help of my friend. I'm not going to deny it. He helped me a little bit. But Napoli was the team that I would use all the time. And whenever I had to like just scrape out a point to advance to the next division, I would pick Chelsea, play 5-5-0. I would literally play with no striker, and that's how I would scrape out a draw. I don't recommend you to do that, because if you play with no striker, then you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. You're not gonna score a goal. But if you have to draw 0-0 to advance to Division 4 or 3, whatever, just do it. Try it once. Don't do it all the time, because you don't want to be that person. But what did I know? I was 13 years old at the time. I just wanted to win. But FIFA 12, incredible online experience. Very fun game to play. Good graphics. Messi was damn good. He was damn good in that FIFA. At number 3, the 2006 FIFA World Cup video game. This game has a lot of memories, for me at least. But the experience of having the World Cup at your hands is second to none. That experience itself, that FIFA 06 World Cup video game, might be the best World Cup video game of all time. The experience was authentic. You can take your nation from the qualifiers all the way to the final of the World Cup. You can do that now, but it just doesn't feel as special. Like, I know you can do that. You could have done that in the 2014 World Cup game and in the 2010 World Cup game. But the 2006 was that much more special. Every game felt special. If you guys remember when the players would come out, there was confetti, and it was like a big party every time that the players came out. Obviously, they don't do that in a real game, but in FIFA, it felt very special. It literally felt like you were playing a World Cup final every single time that you stepped onto the pitch virtually and played a game of this 2006 World Cup. The penalty shootout. I pray that comes back. That mode comes back one day. Because if you guys are young and watching this, there was a mode in the 2006 FIFA World Cup video game where it was strictly penalty shootout. Only penalties. You could play a World Cup final, only penalties. Penalty shootout. Whoever won the penalty shootout won the World Cup. That's it. And sometimes with my friend, when we met and we started going over to each other's houses and playing FIFA, because that's what we would do in playing soccer, sometimes we would just play a quick penalty shootout because his mom or my mom were outside waiting for us. So it was just a quick penalty shootout, settle the deadlock, and that's it. The penalty shootout mode has to come back to a FIFA eventually. It was so cool. It was so much fun. Everything about this World Cup, even just that World Cup, the 2006 World Cup, that's the one that I remember. That's the oldest World Cup that I remember most vividly, if that makes any sense. The 2002 World Cup, I only remember the final. And in the 2006 World Cup, I remember virtually every single game. But yeah, that video game, beautiful. On the PS2, I didn't have a PS3 or an Xbox 360 back then. It was on the PS2. Those were the I can't even say it. Those were the days. It was incredible. It was so much fun. And it was such a beautiful video game. Beautiful graphics. The stadiums were authentic. It was awesome. It was awesome in every aspect of the word. So beautiful. So much fun. So much nostalgia. It was a lot of fun. Number 2, FIFA 04. I might be a little biased for this one, but FIFA 04 is so high up on my list because it was the first FIFA that I ever played. I was 5 years old, or 6. I think I was 5 when I played FIFA 04 on the PS2. And that changed my life. FIFA 04 changed my life completely. Because obviously I was a soccer fan. I was in a soccer team at the time. And then my dad made the terrible mistake of buying me a PlayStation 2 with FIFA, and he expected me to be productive after. What are you, nuts? No, that's not going to happen. FIFA oh 04 was beautiful. The intro to FIFA oh 04, whenever you turned on the PlayStation and you would load FIFA oh 04, and the loading screen would pop up with all the leagues that were licensed. And then you knew that video was going to come out. That epic video of Del Piero, Ronaldinho, and Thierry Henry. Check it out. Tell me that's not the most epic video you have ever watched. Helicopters, 3 of the best players at their time, a dark pitch. I mean, it doesn't get any more epic than that. And then, of course, the gameplay, very good. Thierry Henry, incredible. I remember the free kicks on FIFA oh 04. The free kicks were so difficult. But one of my dad's friends actually taught me how to shoot a free kick in FIFA. And since then, I actually became pretty good at it. Too bad that the system in FIFA 20 sucks. It blows for free kicks. But the one for FIFA oh 04 and in FIFA oh 05, I don't remember FIFA oh 03 so much, but FIFA oh 04 and FIFA oh 05, FIFA oh 04 in particular, that's how it had the same system for the free kicks. And it was a little bit complex, but it was very cool, very precise. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And then also, there was only like 4 Mexican teams on FIFA. So it was like really special to see. I'm like, whoa, there are Mexican teams on a video game. That is so freaking cool. And it was only like 4 at the time. It was America, Pumas, Rayados, and I don't know who else it was. But it made it that much more special that there was only 4 Mexican teams on FIFA 04. Honorable mentions before I get to number 1. FIFA 06. I feel so bad leaving FIFA 06 out of my top 5, but FIFA 06 was ridiculously good. Here's why.
Yeah, you can tell me I'm wrong. Some may say it's just a game, but this is about heroes and tribes, loyalty and devotion. It's our commitment and our passion, our battle and our belief. This is our faith.
And also, for whatever reason, Arjen Robben was just that freaking good when he still played for Chelsea, and he had a little bit of hair. He was receding already, but he still had some hair, so he was good. Robben was very good. Ronaldinho was ridiculous. The soundtrack to that FIFA, wow. It was just banger after banger after banger after banger. It was ridiculous. It was so freaking good. But I had to leave it outside of my top 5. Because I included the 2006 World Cup. I had to include one of those. The 2002 FIFA World Cup video game. I didn't play it much, but what I did play, I remember the epic intro with the orchestra and Rivaldo and Totti and all these players just with the crazy skill moves. It was really cool. And then the actual gameplay, very arcadey. It felt a lot like one of those Nintendo or like Sega video games. But it was pretty good for its time. We're talking about 2002 on the PS2, or I think I only played it on the GameCube, if I'm not mistaken. I only played it on the GameCube, but it was still very fun because I remember if you shot the ball hard enough, there was like this thing called Fireball, not the drink. It was called Fireball, and it was impossible for the goalie to stop it, and the ball would just go in. And you're like, whoa, that's crazy. He generated that much power, and he scored the goal. It was like usually with like Rivaldo or Roberto Carlos or something like that you would score those types of goals. It was pretty cool. It was a fun game. I didn't play it much. That's why I didn't include it on my top 5, but it made the cut. It was fun, and it was cool for its time. And now, number 1, the best FIFA of all time, according to yours truly, to myself, the best FIFA of all time, FIFA 15. Guys, there's no such thing as perfection. All right, let's be very clear about it. There's no such thing as perfection. But FIFA 15 might just be the closest thing to perfection in a video game. FIFA 15 is by far the best FIFA of all time. FIFA 15 had it all. Excellent graphics, excellent gameplay, bangers on the soundtrack, and of course it had the authentic Premier League experience. All 20 Premier League teams were licensed, fully licensed, jerseys, players, stadium. Unprecedented. It was so much fun to play a Premier League career mode because you could go to every single Premier League stadium and actually play there. It wasn't like a generic like Carrow Park or something like that. It was an actual stadium, an actual authentic stadium that you went to and played on FIFA 15. Now, it doesn't feel as special, but at the time, FIFA 15, the best FIFA of all time. That's it. There's no two ways about it. FIFA 15 was ridiculous. It was incredible. Again, everything, even the career mode. I play a little bit more career mode now because, I haven't played FIFA in a long time, but when I do, I either play online seasons or I play career mode. I tried to get back into Ultimate Team. I'm like, this is going to take too much. But the career mode on FIFA 15 was very good. It was good back then, but now that they've used the same template in the same career mode for the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 FIFAs, then it's like, okay, change it up. But at the time, it was a very entertaining, very fun, very rewarding career mode. FIFA 15 takes the cake. Number 1 FIFA of all time. And I wish it would have been so cool if I had the copies with me right now to show you guys as I'm like going through the motions here. But anyway, those are my favorite FIFAs. According to me, the best FIFAs of all time. If you have anything to say about my list, if you think I missed out on a FIFA, let me know in the comments down below or on Instagram or Twitter at Alex Pérez FC. You can follow the show on Twitter and on Instagram at Veterans Minimum. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Veterans Minimum. And if you want to support us, you can do it on Patreon, signing up for a month, $1 a month, I should say. We'll get you exclusive content, merch. You can get into contests and a lot more. There's so much to do in this time that we are all isolated. So, again, like I said last week, stay healthy, stay safe, take care, everyone. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.